Let's stand here, girl.
Come on. So when I'm done with the customer, so I can just come here and
This
take
is
some
nice.
picture. Oh, thank
We
you.
specialize in braids, sew-ins, and mostly braids. But yeah, that's our specialty.
Okay.
Thanks. Welcome to Francis here, Braiding.
Okay.
Yeah, you can have a seat. We can have a conversation.
Okay.
So you have to market yourself,
Mhm.
advertise yourself, and let your work speak for you. It's very important. Your work actually speaks for you.
If you keep up with trends and keep up with all things beauty related, then you know that Atlanta is the black hair capital. The salon is not just a place to get your new hairdo or give your hair some well-deserved treatment. It's a place where both men and women come to commune. It's a place where you catch up on trends and everything else in between. More salons, beauty shops, and hairstylists are on the rise. Atlanta is becoming more diverse, and a lot of people from all over the world are calling this place home. So today at TV NBS, we will be visiting 3 salons in Georgia that are amongst those that are growing or and in demand. Those owners of those salons are from Sierra Leone, Equatorial Guinea, and Cameroon. Please stay tuned as we get to know these owners together and learn what it takes to thrive in this business. Let's get right into it. Like I was saying, we are at our first stop in Fairburn, Georgia. Our first owner is from Sierra Leone, and this is Francesca's hair braiding. Let's go check it out.
Hi, how are you doing? How's everything? Good?
Everything's good.
That's
Thank
good.
you
Good
for
to see
inviting
you.
us.
Oh, you're welcome. Thanks. Welcome to Francis here, Braiding.
Okay.
Yeah, you can have a seat. We can have a conversation.
Okay.
So how are you doing today?
I'm doing well.
You look pretty.
Thank you, and so are you.
Thank you.
I asked that you introduce yourself.
Oh, I'm Francis. I'm Francis Amura. I'm the owner of the shop.
Okay, so let's get right into it.
Okay.
I wanted to know what made you decide to start this business and why the hair industry in particular.
Well, also the air industry is quite lucrative. It doesn't matter what you do in the air industry, you actually make your money back. So that's one of the reasons I went into it. But I've been braiding for a very long time. I started braiding in England.
Okay.
So I used to braid my daughters there. And then I used to braid like friends and family around me.
Mhm.
But I moved to Atlanta a couple of years ago. And I wasn't really that settled because it took you a while to settle down in Atlanta. So what I did was find myself something that will keep me busy.
Okay.
And since I knew how to braid already, so I decided to attach myself with one of the braiding shop around.
Okay.
And
that's how you
I
got your
yeah,
start. Okay.
and then I
Well,
got
in
myself
Atlanta.
in Atlanta,
Mhm.
and she was quite nice, and she took me in, and she actually teach me how to braid properly. And then because
Okay.
I knew how to braid, but not really like professionally.
Mhm.
So after that, I decided to open my own store.
Okay. So
God
how long
bless
did
me.
it take you for you to actually master your craft and
About a
braiding?
month.
About a month. Okay.
Yeah,
All
I'm
right.
a
So
fast
you're a fast
learner.
learner. Okay.
I'm a
All
fast
right.
learner.
Hair braiding or just hair in general just became a passion of yours that you've had in England and then you transitioned here in Atlanta. So, a question that I have is what are some of the difficulties or the challenges that you faced, trying to start up your business in a new place?
No, what would I say? For me, it wasn't really that challenging because, um, well, it was in a way. Because when I started, I didn't really have my paperwork together yet
Okay.
when I opened this business. And it was really challenging, but then I had the right people around me,
Okay.
and that made it easier. So I always say, when you move to a new country, you need to understand the system
Mhm.
and understand what is right and what is not right.
Okay.
And then you talk to professionals and then you can start up from there. But the ear industry, I would say it's challenging. It's challenging in a way because you have a lot of competition,
Okay.
because a lot of people are coming into the air industry now, and some of them don't even have registration, but they're braiding from home and braiding from different shops, which give boots rental out.
Okay.
So you got kids braiding, and you've got adults braiding, you've got non-professionals braiding. And for me, I went and got a license. So I believe it's very important in everything you do to get a license. So at least that way, you're safe.
So that's a really good tip
Yeah.
that you have. It seems like you started off as self-taught,
Hmm.
then you were professionally taught, and
Hmm.
then you worked your way into getting a professional license, which
Absolutely.
is definitely something that everybody
It's very
should do
important.
to get your shop started or to
Hmm.
just get your feet off the ground.
Hmm.
So I would like to know, like, was building your clientele like easy? Because you seem like a very personable person. So was it easy for you to get people coming into the shop and keeping yourself busy?
No, I'll give you an example. When I started, I remember the very first week when I opened the store, because I opened it with my daughter,
Mm-hmm.
and we were sitting here, we didn't have a customer, and for all month we didn't have a customer. I remember someone actually walked in and she said, "Oh, I want to braid." I was so happy. I was like, "Yeah, I've got a customer." And she said, "Oh, but where's your Instagram?" I'm like, "I don't have pictures on it yet because I've not been braiding from my shop yet." And she's like, "Oh, the website." I showed her the website. And she said, "Oh, I don't think you can braid because you don't even sound African."
Oh
Yes.
wow!
And I was like, she's like, "I'm looking for African braiding shop." I was like, "This is an African braiding shop." And she's like, "No, you don't sound African." I'm like, "I'm from Africa."
What does
And she was
Africans
like,
like?
and she was like, "I think I'll go somewhere else to get my hair done." I was like, "Okay, no problem." But I begged at the beginning. I'm like, "I can do your hair if you just sit down and wait for
And
a
just
little
let
bit
me.
and just let me do it." I even told her, "Oh, you don't need to pay.
Mhm.
I'll do it for you for free." And
Oh, just to
she
get some
still, yeah,
exposure
just
to
to
get
get,
someone.
just for her to know that I can braid,
Right.
because people don't trust that you can braid.
Mhm.
And she refused.
Oh
And
wow.
after like 6 months to a year, I actually built my clientele. And then
Okay.
she walked into my shop wanting a braid.
And that's a blessing. You started
No,
from
I
really from
didn't
the
do it.
scratch, from the
Hmm.
bottom up.
I didn't do her hair though.
You didn't do her hair,
No,
but
I told her
that
no.
for as many no's, you'll get a yes, eventually.
But right now,
And
I say I get really good clientele, and I just believe in good customer service. It's very
that
important. If you
is
go to my website, you see that customer service is number one in everything you do in life. And you need to know how to speak to your customers. You need to know how to encourage your customers. You need to know what is good for them and what they like. It's very important in everything you do in life. And also, the most important thing, when they come in, remember they're coming to spend their money, and you have to be their friends for that 4 hours they're actually at your store. If you've got a good sound system, you play it for them, a good TV, play it for them, and just encourage them and just be their friend and be a listening ears. Because when they come in for 4 hours, they want to listen to whatever you got to say to them.
Okay.
So it's very important to listen to customers
Okay.
and be their friend, and don't shout over their head, and let them just be comfortable at the store. If they have anything to say, you listen to them attentively. If they don't like the air, which we don't really have it in the store, if they don't, but just take it down and just tell them, "Oh, I will do it for you again." Because for me, customer service is foremost in everything I do. So that's one of the reasons we retain our customers.
That's wonderful. So that keeps people coming back.
Absolutely.
All
And
right.
we do a good job too.
Okay. So one last thing I would like to ask is how did you I guess your now that you know how to market yourself, what would be your tip? Because you mentioned Instagram. Could you please shout out your Instagram first off?
It's Francis Air Braiding. Even though I'm not on it that much, I'm a Google girl. So you can Google me on Francis Air Braiding. That's it, just Francis, FRANCESS, Air Braiding. Yeah.
Okay.
It's very important. Your work actually speaks for you. So
That's
whatever
good.
you do, let the customers actually be your
Be
adverts.
yeah.
Yeah. It's
Okay,
very
well, it
important.
was really, really nice meeting you. Do you have anything else that you do that you would like to promote?
Yeah. I used to promote. I do a lot of things actually.
Okay.
I used to work in a radio station in England. Yeah,
Okay.
Star FM.
Right.
And also I do events. And at the moment, I've got my oil, as I showed you there. I actually do air growing oil, which I made myself.
Okay.
And I've got my lipstick brand, the Calabash Princess lipstick brand.
Okay.
And I'm an author too. And that's
Okay.
my book.
So you do a lot.
So
You are
yes,
multifaceted. That's great.
absolutely.
Okay.
Hmm.
Well, I enjoyed coming here to interview you. I hope that your business continues to grow
Oh,
and
absolutely. I
you
thank
keep
God.
getting more customers.
Absolutely.
And I hope you have a wonderful day.
Oh,
Thank you for
thank you ever
letting us
so
come out
much.
here and interview
And
you.
please watch us. I've got a magazine coming out, really, online magazine.
Online
Yeah, it's going
magazine.
to be
Okay.
called The Calabash Princess.
Okay.
So my name on social media is Calabash Princess
Okay.
because I do interviews as well.
Okay. All right.
And yeah, I'm very much into my community and I do award ceremonies and I do different things.
It was really nice again. Thank
Nice
you.
meeting you, darling.
All right.
Thank you ever so much.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
We have wrapped up our interview here at Francesca's Braiding Hair, and we are headed over to Lawrenceville. And basically, we're taking a field trip in Atlanta today and getting to know all these different salons. So let's check out the rest of the other places. We are at our next stop in Lawrenceville, and the owner here is from Equatorial Guinea and Gabon. And this is Josie's Hair Braiding. Follow us in. Yes. Hi, Josie.
Hi, how you
Thank
doing?
you for having us here.
Yeah.
NBS TV is really appreciative for you inviting us, and we're here to talk about your shop.
Mhm.
So,
Ok,
introduce
bon.
yourself.
Ok, bon, je m'appelle José. Je suis gabonaise guinéenne et ça fait là, 9 ans que je suis dans le pays. Et écoute bien.
Okay. So, could you explain the process it took for you to start your shop?
Ok, ben, j'ai commencé, ça fait peut-être 5 ans que je suis dans le business. So, avant, j'étais pas d'abord là, j'avais d'abord ouvert un salon, vers Duluth. Et après, j'ai transféré ça, j'ai mis ça ici. Ici, ça fait déjà 4 ans que je suis là. Yeah.
Okay. What do you like about the hair industry? What made you get into doing hair?
I mean, first of all, I like to braid. I
Okay.
love to braid. I like to put the woman very pretty. Yeah, I like it. Yeah. Donc, c'est un truc, en fait, j'ai commencé à tresser. J'aimais les tresses depuis petite, quoi.
Okay.
Depuis
So since you were
petite,
little.
yeah,
Okay.
since I'm little. So, j'ai commencé ça depuis petite et j'ai dit pourquoi pas, si tellement je sais faire ce métier, pourquoi pas évoluer, tu sais. C'est comme ça que j'ai ouvert un salon.
Okay. Would you please give us a tour of your place?
Sure.
Okay. And introduce us to your stylist as well.
Sure.
Okay.
I mean, that's the place where I take a picture.
Oh,
That's
it's
how I just put here, like,
nice.
Josie here.
Oh, let's stand here, girl.
Come on. So when I'm done with the customer, so I can just come here and
This
take
is
some
nice.
picture. Oh, thank
I
you.
like this setup. So when they're beautified, they come over here, take their pictures.
There you go.
Do you have an Instagram?
I have Instagram.
Please shout out your Instagram.
Okay, my
for us.
Instagram is Josie here.
Okay.
And I have a Facebook too. I think my Facebook is Josie Hair Braiding.
Okay.
And I have a TikTok, Josie255. That's my TikTok.
So please, you guys, tune in and support the TikTok and all the Instagrams and all of the social medias. Thank you.
I have
Good
my
morning.
old customer. She's been with me like more than 10 years. So, can you do something for me?
Yes, yes. Well, I've been with Josie over 10 years. She always grows my hair, and she actually had me when I was pregnant with my daughter. So now,
Okay.
Ok. Ça, c'est un autre truc que je peux te présenter par rapport au salon. J'ai les suites ici que je rente. Vous pouvez rentrer, venir voir à quoi ça ressemble les suites.
Thank you so much. I'm
Ok,
sorry,
il y a
we
les
should ask
suites
you
ici
first.
que je rente. Des gens qui
Okay.
veulent faire à la chaise, barbershop, whatever they want to do. That's the suite. It's very cheap. Very cheap. You can start with your business here because the business you want to start later and you can go up and you can have the big place where you are.
So I wanted to ask about your booths in case other stylists who are up and coming or they have clientele if they would like to come in. Do you rent your booths?
No, I don't rent a booth.
You don't rent the booths. So how would somebody, if they would like to come and work for your shop, how would they go about that?
I mean, when you come work with me, I pay like 50%.
Okay.
So when you're done, yeah, I just pay 50%.
Oh, so they give you 50% of their
Yeah.
earnings. Okay, okay, that's good.
Okay. Okay, that's another suite here. That's another suite here. That's why I put privacy. So if it's someone can rent here, another person can rent another side.
Okay. My question for you now is, could you give people tips on how it is that you started your business, and if they want, if young women who want to also follow in your footsteps, what was it like, and explain some of the difficulties as well.
Okay, that's the first one. Pour faire un business, ce n'est pas facile. Il y a beaucoup de gens qui se demandent comment je peux commencer. Et ça, tu n'as pas besoin de beaucoup d'argent pour ouvrir un business. Personnellement, moi, une personne comme moi, j'ai ouvert mon business, j'ai commencé avec 6 000 dollars juste pour ouvrir le business que vous avez vu. Donc, c'était un peu, et c'est comme ça que j'ai gros avec mon business. Et il y a d'autres personnes qui se découragent parfois dans le business. Si je ouvre le business aujourd'hui parce que tu n'as pas la clientèle, demain tu vas dire je vais fermer. Non, il faut être, euh, comment je peux dire ça?
Perseverance.
Yeah.
Don't give up.
Yeah, don't give up. Faut pas voir parce qu'aujourd'hui tu as client, demain tu n'as pas client, tu vas fermer. Donc, il faut toujours, c'est ça le business. Il y a les hauts et il y a aussi les bas. Donc, c'est comme ça que moi, personnellement, j'ai commencé. Je n'ai pas commencé avec un budget vraiment, non. Donc, si tu penses à ouvrir un business, it doesn't matter if you don't have a lot of money, you can start with the money you have now and then you can grow your business.
Okay. How did you market for your clientele? Like, I know starting might have been difficult, but how did you build a relationship with your community to continue to having, as much business flowing throughout here?
Okay, like me, I start at home. I start branding at home.
Mm-hmm.
I have my apartment. I just put one chair.
Mm-hmm.
I try to give him my business card everywhere I'm going to Walmart, Kroger. Hey, I'm Josie, I'm Brea Hall, whatever. That's what I start.
Mm-hmm.
And then I just say I have a lot of customers here at home. Parce que ma maison, ça ressemblait déjà à un salon. J'ai dit, okay, now I have a lot of customers. Let me find something somewhere like everybody can come, like walking, whatever. So I have Instagram, like I have a TikTok, and I do a lot of promo on my Instagram.
Oh, your Instagram.
Yeah.
Okay. Explain to us how you did your promos.
Like tu dois avoir vraiment beaucoup de patience sur les réseaux sociaux. Exemple, si tu veux poster une photo, tu ne postes pas parce que, OK, place-toi là, tu as fait la photo. Non. Une photo avant de la poster, tu dois vraiment d'abord voir comment tu peux commencer. Est-ce que tu vois que ça là, c'est pas bien placé? En fait, c'est vraiment un process et il faut avoir la patience de faire ça. Parce que parfois, quand je commence à faire une vidéo, je demande à la client, OK, je vais faire une vidéo et il y aurait le moment que je vais toujours arrêter pour faire la partie là, c'est pas facile. Donc, c'est vraiment dans TikTok, sur Instagram que moi je building ma clientèle parce que je fais beaucoup de vidéos. C'est comme un conseil que je peux donner pour les gens qui veulent commencer à ouvrir les business. C'est comme j'ai dit, c'est vraiment un long process et c'est beaucoup de patience. Parce que si tu n'es pas patient dans un business, pour moi, ce ne serait pas facile. Parce qu'il faut dealer avec différentes clientes. Celle va amener son humeur, l'autre aussi va venir avec son humeur, donc tu dois vraiment les dealer. Donc, cette patience, c'est tout ce que je peux donner comme conseil. Et puis, ne pense pas que pour ouvrir un business, il faut juste avoir beaucoup d'argent. Non, tu peux commencer avec ce que tu as et tu vois un peu. Et comme on dit, ce sont les réseaux sociaux en ce moment qui donnent beaucoup de clientèle. Donc, quand tu ouvres les pages, tu essayes un peu d'aller, parce que moi, je me balade parfois, même si j'ai déjà le business comme ça, mais parfois, j'ai les business cards. Quand je pars à Walmart, je dis, moi, c'est José, je tresse, tout ça là. Moi, je ne pense pas parce qu'on le tresse déjà quelque part. Non. For me, it doesn't matter. Like, I just want you. You can come on my shop. So that's how sometimes I give my business card. Like, you can come and just, oh, you have Instagram. Okay, you can go on my page. And you can see my job before you come, if you like it. Yeah. Donc, c'est un conseil que je peux donner pour les gens qui veulent ouvrir les business. C'est un peu, c'est pas un coup. Voilà. Donc, c'est ça.
Oui, ici, ce sont des gros rastas. Et je dirais Braiding, c'est la rapidité qui compte. Donc, en 3 heures de temps, c'est fini. Donc, venez en nombreux pour découvrir les merveilles de Josiah Braiding. Merci.
Hello, everyone. We are back, and we are in Loganville in our last and final stop. As it's been mentioned in our last 2 places that we visited, perseverance and patience is key to opening up a hair salon. We are now here at Jackie's Hair Salon, and she is from Cameroon. And let's get started. Let's get into it.
Hello, welcome to Jackie African Hair Beauty Salon. How are you?
Thank you so much, and good afternoon. Thank you for inviting us over here to do a tour and tell us a little bit about your business. So let's get started. So,
Hello, my name is Miranda Nuella. I'm the daughter of the owner, Jackie Nuella.
please come over, Jackie, and give us a brief introduction.
Oh, how are you?
I'm doing well,
Welcome
thank
to
you.
Jackie Hair Braiding.
Thank you for inviting
I'm
us.
Jackie,
Mhm.
and this is a family business. I don't want to say my business because it's a lot to say,
Okay.
but I'm Jackie.
I'm glad to hear that family's important with you, and then she'll be carrying on your legacy. So come on, give us a tour, young lady. Come on.
Well, we could start from here. This is where we book you guys. When you guys call, this is where we book y'all's appointments. This is where we write it down, and this is the phone to
Mhm.
call. Here is the second station. It's really important because it has our phone number and where we're located. But this is also our background for when our customers are done. This is where we take their beautiful results and everything.
Okay.
So, yeah, this is the number that you will call if you want to book an appointment.
Can you describe some of the styles that you guys do here? Or what do you guys specialize in?
Everything basically, but
Okay. So I could come in here and get knotless. If I want some goddess braids, I could do that as well.
We specialize in braids, braids, sew-ins, and mostly braids. But yeah, that's our specialty.
Okay.
And this is where you'll be getting your hair braided. You know, it's a little bit messy, but here, as you can see, we provide our clients with the chair so they could come. This is where you sit down, you put your stuff so you can fully feel relaxed. And we have mirrors so you can see yourself and how you look. If you come down here, if you have to dry your hair, this is
Okay.
where we do it. We will
All
put
right.
you under here and we will dry your hair. This is mostly for twists and locks.
So for the people who don't know, when you come in here, do you have to purchase your own hair, or do you guys provide hair as well?
Yeah, we provide it. We also wash it. I know as a girl, teenager, I know a lot of people don't wash hair for, they don't wash and blow dry. You in a lot of other hair salons, you'll have to like it'll be extra charge,
Mhm.
but not here.
And that's one thing that I would like to mention. Yes, Atlanta is the hair capital right now, but with all these new Instagram stylists, you don't get people who will wash and blow dry your hair. So it's nice to hear that you can come here and not have to pay extra to get like basic services.
Yes,
Okay.
yes. And speaking of washing,
Sorry, we won't get you.
Yes, this is where you wash your hair. We'll wash it right here, detangle it and all that over here. We have stools for the younger kids so they can feel comfortable. And if you have some of our clients do have back problems, so we provide them with the chair so their legs are comfortable and up.
Okay, thank you. Okay, so we're here to get down to business. My very first question for you is what was the step-by-step process for you to open up your business?
Ok. Premièrement, ça c'est le business de famille. Ok, je suis très reconnaissant envers mon mari parce que c'est lui qui m'a offert ce beau cadeau. Et maintenant, tout autour de moi, ce sont mes enfants, c'est ma fille. Le garçon n'est pas là, donc on travaille en collaboration. Et beaucoup de mes papiers, comme mon mari a travaillé dans le gouvernement, je le mets devant parce qu'il peut signer facilement pour moi. Donc, c'est comme ça. Et maintenant, bon, c'est comme ça qu'il a commencé. Pour faire un business comme ça, vous connaissez, il faut avoir la place. Après la place, tu dois avoir toutes les licences, comme vous voyez au mur là. Donc, je ne peux pas aller expliquer étape par étape, mais toutes les licences sont là.
Speaking of your license, did you face any challenges or difficulties trying to get your license to open this business?
Not really, because I'm so blessed.
That's
I put my husband in front,
Mhm.
and he helped me a lot.
Okay. So teamwork is definitely needed.
Teamwork, family work.
Yes.
Yes.
But yeah, like my mother was saying, when we first started this business, it was during COVID. So after school, I
Wow.
would go with me and my dad. Well, this plaza was basically empty, and I remember calling them for like a month, a week, and we finally got this spot, and we had to negotiate. I was mostly in school, so they handled the licensing, but me and my brother now, all of us will come Sunday, clean and help out, and that's why we call it a family business.
J'étais un peu paresseuse, mais avec la coiffure, j'ai appris à me battre. J'ai appris à me lever tôt. Et maintenant, petit à petit, j'arrive à convaincre mes clients. J'ai beaucoup d'amis, donc mes clients sont devenus beaucoup comme ma famille. Donc ça fait vraiment, et je peux payer mes factures maintenant. Ce n'est plus comme avant. Donc je peux gérer et je soutiens mon mari parce que quand un homme te soutient en retour, bon, ça m'aide à soutenir ma famille. Donc ça me fait vraiment du bien. Et j'ai beaucoup d'amis dedans. Les débuts n'ont jamais été faciles parce que les débuts, c'est vraiment difficile. Oui, parce que les débuts, bon, les premiers mois, vous voyez le plaza, ce n'est pas facile d'avoir une place comme ça. Bon, j'ai eu la chance d'avoir la place, mais les premiers mois ont été payés par mon mari au départ. Bon, je me décourageais même. Je lui ai dit, est-ce que je vais m'en sortir si l'argent sort de tes poches? Il m'a dit que non, dans la vie, parfois, il faut risquer. Et aujourd'hui, vraiment, ça me fait du bien. Parce qu'aujourd'hui, je remercie Dieu. Je m'en sors.
So, what is the process of trying to work here? Like, if I were a stylist and I'm new and I want to come and showcase my work and get hired here, what do I have to do?
Well, you will have to call this number on the profile, and you will just have to go through the process. It takes a couple of weeks because it's not just do you know how to braid, it's how you braid. Not everyone braids the same, so we have to see how you braid. We have to see what you specialize in and what you're good at, so we know what type of clients to bring you. My mom focuses she will love she always makes sure that her braiders get more money than hers, so it's like regardless if there's no client, she will call a client just for you. So come over and see how it is, and yeah, always call and always come, because in this salon it's mostly walk-in, so we can't guarantee, oh, Monday to Friday. No, as a braider you would just have to come, and the process will be you showing us your work, but also us seeing how you braid. And
Okay, so you would recommend them bringing pictures, but also you do like kind of like a trial run to see how it is they're braiding.
yes,
Okay,
yes.
so that's wonderful. Well, I would love to thank you guys for inviting us here. Thank you for giving me a tour. Thank you for answering all of our questions.
Thank you.
You are the conclusion of today's tour. Thank you so much. And I hope that you continue to be blessed and bring in more business. Thank you. All
Thank
right.
you so much.
You're welcome. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that concludes our tour. Today we were in Fairburn, Lawrenceville, and Loganville. And here at TVNBS, we had a great time getting to interview all these people. As you can see, starting your own business, it will take, some patience, and you will face some challenges, but it is a lucrative business and you just have to keep up with it. It takes a lot of teamwork. It takes perseverance. And for those who are coming into this country, it is a very good opportunity. These women have been able to start from the ground up. This particular business has been here since COVID, and that was a very hard time, and she has made it. So again, I want to thank you for being with us today. We will be doing a tour, but this time with restaurants. So check us out again on Facebook and YouTube. We can't wait to see you. Thank you. Checking out.